My Hebrew brothers and sisters, 12 tribes of Israel, scattered all over the globe, greetings and welcome back. We thank you again for your subscription, and we ask that you continue to like and subscribe to this channel. Appreciate everything you're doing to help us to build our numbers so that we can get an ear, and it won't be long. So thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. This is your Moray, Yeshua ben Uriah Israel, and we want to continue our studies. Now, I've decided to take a break from the history. We're almost there, but something been really burning in my heart about Yahuwah's plan for our lives. Now, if we were wise, we would make sure that we would not follow the path of the ungodly. We would follow the plan that Yahuwah has for us for the rest of our lives. For these few moments, we want to talk about Yahuwah's plan for our lives. In a passage that is seen in Psalm 16 and verse 11, he said, "Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy, and at thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore." So, let me say it again. If we were wise, we would make sure we follow Yahuwah's plan for our lives, not following the path of unrighteousness or ungodliness. This is exactly what happened. Why our ancestors failed to stay in the land that Yahuwah had promised our great-great-great-great-grandfathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They got into the land, but they never stayed in the land as they should. Negligence and disobedience. Yet, even if we have a plan, it doesn't matter how wise we are in our own plan, that alone would not do it. It doesn't matter how much plan we have, and we can see with our ancestors scattered all over the globe, our friends scattered all over the globe, our relatives, they're scattered all over the globe. It doesn't matter if our plans are selfish. There is no other plan that can compare with Yahuwah's plan for our lives. This passage overwhelmingly assuredly. It overwhelmingly and assuredly gives us Yahuwah's path, presence, and pleasure. Thou wilt show me the path of life in the first part of chapter Psalm 16:11 and the A part of it. Now, Yahuwah's design and order can be seen everywhere, all around us, in the planetary system, in the leaves on the trees, in the raindrops. His path for us. His path for us. His path for you. Thou wilt show me the path of life. I want us to look at that first part and just break it down a little bit, because there are three words that we want to look at there. And that is show, the next word is path, and the next word is life. There's a Hebrew word for the word show, and it's vada. Vada. Thou wilt show, vada. This means to perceive. He will give us the ability to perceive. It's like looking in the future, and He will give us the ability to do that, to perceive, to acquire, to know, to discern. Our ancestors could not see beyond their noses. They just couldn't see. All they have in their mind was to do what the other nations were doing. So, not only that word that we see there, show, but also look at the word path. Look at the word path. The word path here is another word in the Hebrew, shav. And this word means alive, the path. It comes from another word, arak. Comes from another word. That's the known form of the word. And then it comes from the verb form, arak. To make, to know, is a word that to bring alive, as we see the word life there. To remain alive. In Deuteronomy 4:40, it talks about the Israelite people as they were coming is like a length of life. Length of life. So he said, I will show the path of life. The path is to make known. This word translated the way, path, way, or the path to make known. He said he wants us to see that. He will show us the path of life. And life here, it talks about like a length, to lengthen. Translated, lengthen. Or, to remain alive is to sustain life. As he said here in the first part of the verse. And so not only that, we see Yahuwah's design and order that can be seen everywhere. But I want us to notice that Yahuwah is the same Yahuwah who brought design and order to nature and has a plan for the crown of his creation. And we are the crown of his creation. You see, Yahuwah could have chosen other nations, other people, but he chose us. He chose us. He made us his very own. He chose us. He made us his very own. And so we see there that not only that, he has a design, or a designing order that can be seen everywhere, but I want us to notice that he also the same who brought design in order and also a plan for you and I. And nature has no power of choice. No, man is a free agent. He may accept Yahuwah's plan or he may not, just like our ancestors. They chose not to honor his plan and they chose to go their own way. Yahuwah's word shed light on our path. Yahuwah's providential plan of redemption is revealed through his word, through the Torah. Yahuwah's forgiveness, his acceptance, his adoption are all obtained through repentance and faith. We have to get awakened from our slumber. Turn back to him. Coming back to him, returning to him is a repentance. 180 degrees turn. As our people are returning back to him, they are returning back to him. But I want us to notice also that his presence for us. In his presence is what? Fullness of joy. Yahuwah has made a provision in his plan for salvation for us to personally enjoy his presence. His Ruach, or Kodesh, can abide with you, can abide with us, as we see in John 14:6. He cleanses us and fills us with Yahuwah's love. When we commit ourselves to him, that's what he does. We have to stop here and come back. But remember to subscribe to this channel. This is your Moreh, Yeshua ben Uriah Yisrael. Walk with the King. Shalom.